I know what you're thinking. Last episode, he had on goggles and he was G.I. Joe. But now I just got him on because I think they're cool. And they match my shirt. How y'all doing? Welcome to our show. I say, hot damn, what a rush. And we are back. Welcome to another exciting episode of Pop Culture Showdown. You already know the host. You already know our other host. Let's get into it. This episode, we're going to be talking about the epic battles in our newly discovered, let me say that right, anime showdowns. And we have an expert.
I don't think I'm an expert.
Young Eric.
You know more than the average Joe, yes.
It's a lot of pressure, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's all on you.
But tell us what you do know. I mean, like, I've been watching anime for years. He's been watching anime for years. But we don't even light a candle to your vast, endless knowledge.
I feel like you're hyping me up.
I definitely am sizing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely sizing it. Let's go ahead. But tell us what you know, baby.
As far as I know, Japanese animation has been around for decades.
Yeah, ages.
Yeah, just a long time.
Longer than the Beatles?
No, not longer than. Well, no, not really.
Oh.
There's been a few here and there, at least to my knowledge, but I'm no expert, despite what Mr. Jefferson claims me to be.
Oh, sounds like my government, man. People look at me.
You got lower thirds, man.
It's on the
all
show.
Good. It's all good.
Anyway.
I got to tell me the technical aspect
Hey,
of
look,
this
we
stuff.
didn't put your social security number on the screen. Okay?
Oh, man.
Well, people are looking for me.
Well, as far as I know, yeah, it's just, Japanese animation, and it's like overtaken. I don't know if you've all noticed it, but the wave of like anime fans have like doubled, like in years. Like before, it was like uncool to like anime.
Hold up, are you saying it double, or would you say? To me, I think they've just been exposed.
Yeah.
They've always been fans.
Yeah.
I think it's grown. It's definitely grown over the years. I still think it's a little bit more of a niche type of thing, but
Anime?
Yeah. It's more so over here in Western civilization. I mean, of course, in Japan and in the East, anime is everywhere. I mean, you have so many different styles of anime and manga. It's like everybody reads manga, everybody watches anime. It's not, they don't separate it as far as like animation. It's just another form of media in Eastern civilization. But over here in the West, I think it's grown as we've seen through like the cons and stuff like that.
Now, are there any different types of anime? Because I mean, I've always heard it as Japan anime. And we all see like the classics like Akira or Ghost in the Shell that you mentioned to me the other day.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is Ninja Scroll. Don't play Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll is great.
Yeah.
But, gotta go back to the throwback. I mean, I think this was the mecca, the guru of all animes.
What?
Fist.
Fist of the North Star?
Of the North Star, man. Fist of the North Star, I think, started it all, man. Hold up, did you not see Fist of the North Star?
No.
He's no longer an expert. You hear this? The man said he didn't see Fist of the... You haven't seen Fist of the North Star?
No, like I said, the oldest thing I've seen is between Speed Racer, the original Speed Racer, and Lupin the Third.
Lupin, and that's interesting you say Lupin, because Lupin's been around for a while, and they actually have a new CG animated movie.
Yeah, they've been around since like the 70s. And
Speed
Hold
Racer.
up, Lupe or Lupin?
Lupin the Third.
Lupin the Third.
Lupin the Third? What's it about?
He's like a
master thief.
a gentleman thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he know karate or something?
I don't think
No.
so.
So, hold up. So anime is not like karate and kung fu?
No. See, and that's the thing I think a lot of people over here in the West get confused. Anime is a medium. It's a style. It's not just specifically to like action, to martial arts and things like that. You have dramas that are anime. You have fantasy. You have sci-fi. All the genres that we have in live
Eon Flux was technically anime, right?
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff is more so kind of like Eon Flux. I don't know if that originated in Japan or in the East, but we've taken a lot of anime that has been we have a lot of animation that's been influenced by anime.
Yeah.
So like even stuff like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like you say, Eon Flux. There's other stuff.
The Teen Titans show.
You and these Titans, man. I think
Teen
you
Titans
mention
great.
Titans every 2 days, man.
Teen Titans is great.
I'll watch it one day, man. I'll watch it.
You haven't seen it?
No. I mean, the idea of these teenagers fighting some grown man, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like child abuse.
I mean, but they got superpowers though.
They do got superpowers.
Except Robin.
But I mean, Batman's his mentor, so it's kind of like cheat code, you know. I mean, does Batman ever fight Slade?
Yeah, all the time. They be going back and forth.
Slade.
And that's really Deathstroke, right?
Yeah, Deathstroke is Slade. Yeah, Slade Wilson is his real name.
Yeah, Slade Wilson.
Deathstroke is his like code name, I guess.
Don't get it confused with Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go there.
That's Deadpool.
And actually, fun fact, Deadpool was created off the back of there were Marvel's answer to Deathstroke.
I thought it was made as a spoof, but it turned into like a real thing.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I think that Wade Wilson would probably beat Slade though, like hands down.
Slade.
Why you keep saying Slade like that?
Did they say that in like the animated movie?
I don't know.
I think it was the Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Oh.
Did they say that?
Oh man.
I don't like Teen Titans Go.
Slade.
Silence!
I don't like Teen Titans Go.
But let me ask you, let's get back to the anime though, because we sound like we're talking about some American stuff.
We digress.
Who says that a lot? It's a woman I know says that all the time. We talking about Pop-Tarts, she'd be like, man, what about,
Okay, moving on.
we digress. Shout out to our producer.
Now, we're all going to get in trouble. She probably got to switch for
It's the last episode.
Nah, but seriously, so if I was new to anime and I wanted to watch something that was like exciting, mysterious, sexy, what would I watch?
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop, I think it has all of that.
It is very much inspired by like music, blues, jazz, the noir genre, mystery.
Exactly. Yeah,
has a little bit of action,
space
romance
opera.
in there.
Is that the guy's name, Cowboy?
No, so it's basically like a group of like misfits and they're like bounty hunters and they get together and like go out and chat.
You know what? Before you get dive deep into that, we're gonna take a quick break, but hold that thought.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll be back.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life. Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Moments ago, this man was talking about Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
Shall we continue?
Yes, we shall. But like you said, so Cowboy Bebop is basically like this band of like misfits coming together and they're bounty hunters, right? They all have different stories though. What I liked about Cowboy Bebop is like the series, it isn't one whole story like, oh, you gotta watch it, it's one conclusive story like how most shows are. Every episode is like just kind of a one-off thing with the exception to like a few
episodic,
episodes.
yeah. It's not serialized, so.
So,
all right, I'll give it a try. But who else? See, I like karate stuff though, so if it's not like karate.
Well, the same animation studio that did Cowboy Bebop also did another anime that was called Samurai Champloo.
Oh yeah, Samurai Shampoo. Oh yeah, that's great.
That was good too.
Yeah.
Samurai Shampoo?
Samurai Champloo.
Shampoo.
CHAMPLOO.
Hold on. You say, don't spell it. Pronounce it.
I say Samurai Champloo.
Champloo.
Yeah.
And what do you say?
It's Shampoo.
Shampoo.
Shampoo?
Yes.
But it's spelled.
Yeah, I think that's how it's
Maybe.
pronounced.
I don't know. I go
my
phonetically by the
So
way.
is there an L in it or no?
There's
Yeah,
an
there's
L.
an L.
That's the way it's spelled. It's like Champ, CHAMPLOO.
But you're saying shampoo.
Yeah, because that's.
And you're saying shampoo.
That's what I've been told.
Maybe I might be wrong. I don't know.
That's what I've been
Either
told.
way, it's an anime that's pretty great. It kind of takes place.
Are people getting chopped up?
And there's like it's got a fusion of like old school, not feudal Japan or feudal China, but that mixed with like hip hop influence into it as well.
They got a lot of good beats, like
yeah,
a
like
lot of good
the
music
score and everything. It's pretty cool.
Because I haven't had a good karate kung fu anime in a minute. I mean, but Ninja Scroll set the bar really high for me. So
yeah, I mean, speaking of
Lord
that,
Gemma and them, like that was like
Yeah.
that whole series was just super dope. Like if you could bring something to the table that was anything like that.
yeah.
Like, and I just mentioned Fist of the North Star, but
Afro Samurai.
I never seen
Afro Samurais. That has this kind of the same aesthetic as Samurai Champloo. It's like where it has like that hip hop, you know, kind of like fusion with like old school Japan, feudal Japan type of style. So I like Afro Samurai a lot, you know, and just that whole idea of chasing the #1, the person who has the #1 bandana to become #1. Like
they wearing bandanas, gang?
Well, it's kind of like the story is about whoever has the #1 bandana is always being sought after or challenged, so that because other people want to be #1. So if
give me that bandana.
Yeah, so if you're #2.
And speaking of being the #1, we can't talk about anime without mentioning Pokemon and the influences that has had.
Community, turn your back on this, man.
I gotta be the very best.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
But no, real talk. The Pokemon, they've been around for a minute, and I'm not a Pokemon fan, but they're huge.
Pokemon had a stranglehold on America.
Yeah, okay. I mean through video games,
the cards, the video games,
everything. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, they did somehow. I never liked it.
The toys, like oh my gosh. Then you got Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's time to do
toys, the cartoons, the cars.
They still, and remember everybody had Pokemon Go Mania. What was it like? I forgot, like 3-4 years ago.
Wasn't there like a game where you could just chase Pokemons around and they were like, you'd see them?
That was Pokemon Go.
Pokemon
you could be
Go.
on your phone, and like you could walk down the street in your neighborhood and you can just catch like a Pikachu or a Gengar.
Hit by cars.
Yeah, people getting hit by cars doing that. That's what they get.
It was big. It was big. But even like the Pokemon movie that came out in like the early 2000s, that thing was a huge hit.
Yeah, it's like
Pokemon movie, man.
And then we can't talk about anime without talking about Dragon Ball Z. You know, I say that was a lot of people's
I don't think that counts as anime anymore. That's more of an American thing now. Maybe when it first came out.
Yeah, but the animation style is definitely like drawn from you know classic.
They don't make it in America. They just dub it in American.
Yeah, exactly.
They just dub it in American.
Yeah, they just dub it.
Who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball?
Without question, Vegeta.
Vegeta?
Yes. I will die on that hill. Vegeta's my favorite character. He's the most fleshed out character. He's the best character. He got the baddest girl. He got the best son. Okay.
He do.
He got the coolest moves, and he has the best character development.
He kind of does, but I think they be playing him though sometimes. Like he'll always get a power up there. He'll just get like backhanded.
That's why
and knocked out.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
People be disrespecting my character because he be the person to get beat up before here come Goku, the hero, to come and save the game, pick up the scraps, while Vegeta had to go through all the heartache and the beatings to set up for the alley-oop for the main character.
I don't know though, man. When you watch that Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power joint, like Goku was going through it. Goku was going through it. He was, man. I mean, and my favorite character of a whole series, like all of them, and it was a toss-up between two people, man. And I get a lot of flack. But I think Perfect Cell is like my favorite character.
Cell is hilarious.
He's the best, man.
Cell is hilarious.
Perfect Cell was like the best. That was back when Dragon Ball was just like the best cartoon ever. Like Perfect Cell Saga came out. Not the ill Cell, like the one that looked crazy. After he became Perfect Cell, that
it's funny.
guy.
He said, "I can destroy the world right now, but first, we're gonna have a tournament."
Yeah, he took over a whole TV station. They was like, "Let me go ahead and put it on TV." He was like, what did the man say? He said, "Of course, I'm gonna try to avoid this, but if one of you should happen to die, of course that means you've been disqualified." We can't beat comedy like that. You know what I'm saying? And the dude was just, I mean, him and Frieza is a close runner-up for me because Frieza definitely is hilarious too. You know what I'm saying? But you'd have to see some of these clips. I know you ain't a big Dragon Ball fan, but dog, like you have to see it. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, I just think those animes.
I know you have your thing about it, but I love my Attack on Titan, as you can see my Captain Levi shirt.
Ew.
I like Attack on Titan for many different reasons. Yes, it's a slow burn, but when the action pops off, the action pops off. And it does have a little underlying, it has an underlying social, political type of commentary to it.
They're like giants that eat people, right? And
yeah, but I'm trying to tell you, once you understand what's
Attack on Titan. Somebody should attack this show and throw it away. In fact, we're gonna go cut to commercial on that one. Ew, Attack on Titan, bro. Please.
Who's that Pokemon?
Our connections make powerful things happen, uniting individuals and communities. We are Rotary. We are people of action. And together, we turn great ideas into reality by accessing our networks, our experience, and the best of ourselves to make a difference. Around the world, Rotary brings leaders together to build new friendships and to solve problems. Like in Austria, where generations work side by side to build sustainable housing and community centers. In India, volunteers run a mobile blood bank to help provide a steady blood supply for their local community. And in Taiwan, people are working hard to get vulnerable citizens the support and services they need. With over 1 million members, we know what people can do when they come together. Take action with us. Find out more at rotary.org/action.
Attack on Titan.
I'm telling you, man, it's good.
You might as well said you were kitchen staff or something, man.
Kitchen staff.
Kitchen staff.
You stop disrespecting my show like that. It's coming back in March.
Kitchen
Make sure y'all go
staff.
watch it. You know what I'm saying? Attack on Titan season 4, even though they're breaking it up in like 2 parts. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I mean, I can front. The name is pretty cool. Attack on Titan is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I do want to talk about the battles of this week. We're gonna keep it with anime fights, right?
Okay.
Because there's like a lot of joints. Like I definitely want to watch Bleach. I want to watch that guy from Death Note, even though he looks gross. You know what I mean? But
Who, L?
that's his name, the little demon.
No, I forgot the demon's name.
Yeah, I forgot the demon's name.
But
They tried to put the demon. They probably put the demon in L and fight Cell. And you know what happened?
I think
Cell
the real,
punished them.
from what I haven't watched the whole thing. From what I've seen and what my friends have told me, like the real villain then is like the dude who has the book. Because he just has the power just to, I'm gonna write your name in the book and you're dead. So
That's why it's Death Note.
Yeah. But then the whole thing is like they're trying to stop him from doing that or expose him.
The whole
people don't know
time, if
who's
like,
doing
if see what I'm saying, that's what makes Cell so funny. Like, dude tried to do that to Perfect Cell. He's like, did you just try to get a demon to give me a heart attack? Dude was like, like, didn't work on this guy. You know what I mean? So if you see what I'm saying, like, he don't even count as a, like now that you bring that up, he don't even count as a villain for it. Because if you take the book from him, he has nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas though Cell, you really got to put some work in to beat Cell up. You know what I'm saying? The dude, I'm telling you, if you guys watch Ninja Scroll, the villains from that joint is like, you got a guy who literally turns into rock. You can't penetrate the skin. Well, you can, but you gotta do it from a different type of way. One man in the joint said, the ninja girl, she uses an interesting technique. You know what I'm saying? The ninja woman uses an interesting technique.
Was Ninja Scroll a series or was it just a movie?
It was a movie at first, and then it somehow turned into a series. The series sucked, though. I mean, like,
Yeah, because I only remember it as a movie.
The art was just atrocious. The villains were weak. It was crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, how could they ruin such a national treasure? It was crazy.
National treasure.
It was like a national treasure. I couldn't believe they did that.
Right.
But I do want to get into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you guys ever seen Ronin Warriors?
No, what's that?
It's like an anime, but it's Americanized. It's kind of like Power Rangers though in a way, but they're like samurais. They're really Ronin warriors, but they're like every samurai has a special power. Like a guy is in the water, a guy he's like a fire guy. Then you got like a wind guy.
Like I said, I don't know.
Kind of like the basic gimmick from back in the day, like Captain Planet, which we gotta talk about in our next episode.
Captain Planet.
Don't front on Captain Planet.
Oh,
Captain
man.
Planet.
I just remember the Don
He's
Cheadle
a
skit.
hero.
Oh my God.
Don Cheadle had a Captain Planet skit?
You ain't seen the Don Cheadle Funny or Die?
No, I'm not. I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I forgot exactly.
We're
how
gonna cut
it
to
went,
watch
but I
the
know it
Don
was funny.
Cheadle Captain Planet
it's-
skit because
it's-
I've never seen it.
It's hilarious.
Captain Planet, stop right now! My heart, it hurts.
It's hilarious.
It's
You seen
hilarious.
I think I've seen it once or twice, but I don't remember exactly. I remember it being funny. I don't remember exactly what happened. I gotta see it again.
I gotta see it.
It's been a while.
Like Don Cheadle is hilarious, but him as Captain Planet, he's Captain Planet?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's probably hilarious. We gotta watch it. But yo, speaking of that though, because we want to keep the fights with the anime, but we want to talk about one particular fight where it's two real people. And our friend Eric, he made something very, very interesting point to me. Like, you guys remember Pai Mei from Kill Bill, right?
Oh,
Yes.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Unbeatable guy. Who could challenge Pai Mei?
Fish heads.
Besides the fish heads, right?
Poisonous fish heads.
Poisonous fish heads.
I killed your
I
master.
know.
You treacherous dog.
That was hilarious. He was like, I killed your master.
I killed your master. And now I'm gonna kill you too. With your own sword, no less. Which in the very immediate future will become my sword.
That was over
Now I'm
dramatic.
gonna kill you with your own sword, no less.
That scene was epic though. Like,
That scene
you see
was.
that shot, the angle of the sword? It
Yeah,
just
when
looks
she
sweet.
pulls
Yeah,
it
was
up,
like,
and then
oh,
the
man.
music kicks in, and then it's just
That shit was
ripped her eye
so
out.
epic.
love Kill Bill.
That eyepiece too, like she was like. How blown would you be? You
know,
already
I-
missing one eye. That joint just out now.
I wonder how long she just struggled running around that trailer with no eyes.
Not
Like,
too long. You know that snake was in there.
I know that Mamba, that black Mamba was there.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so she probably got bit.
Left to her own fate.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Her and Bud just sitting in that trailer.
But I digress.
Yes.
We want to talk about Pai Mei versus the legendary Kreese
No
Cobra Kai
contest.
from Cobra Kai.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that?
Sweep the leg.
It's like, no, that's not even a battle, but nah.
No, it really ain't.
We like Cobra. We like Pai Mei, but really, what we want to do battle with is, would Kreese be able to beat the evil hockey coach from Mighty Ducks 2? The evil coach.
The
from
battle of
Iceland.
the evil coaches or evil masters.
Yeah, the evil masters. Because both of them was terrible. They mistreated the children. They was willing to cheat to win. They kind of like the same guy.
Pretty much.
They have the same jawline. You know what I'm saying? They're both crazy.
I'd say Kreese, because Kreese is a war veteran and he crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So is the Iceland dude. He hit my man. He hit Emilio Estevez with a hockey stick in his leg. Like, come on, yo. How you gonna crack my man in front of the kids too, and be like, "Hey, get off"? And then he popped a balloon. Like, he was just evil. That's pure evil.
I mean, just look at the way Kreese got that bang stain. He just,
yeah, but see what I'm saying? But Kreese, and I like Kreese though. Whole time though, Miyagi mopped him though without even breaking a sweat. And Miyagi had to be every bit of like 50. But we gonna get back on that. Like, we gonna take a quick break. You know what I'm saying?
that's Miyagi though.
Kitchen staff.
Each year, there are more than a dozen significant tropical and winter storms that threaten the East Coast. So chances are there will be more hurricanes and blizzards near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Bam. So now, since you think Kreese was whooping him, let's talk about how he got beat up outside in the parking lot in front of everybody.
I mean, who? Kreese got beat up by Miyagi?
By Miyagi.
I mean, that's Miyagi though. It's Mr. Miyagi. He's the pinnacle of the.
So you saying Miyagi can see Pai Mei?
I don't know. I think that's a better matchup than Kreese. Yeah.
I know if Pai Mei hit them 5 fingers in his chest, it's over for him.
I seen Pai Mei jump on a sword that Beatrice was holding, trying to thrust into him. He jumped on that joint with the one foot and just looked at her like, grabbed the beard and everything. They did a frontwards backflip.
That old beard he used to.
He might hit Miyagi with the
stroke
beard.
his beard.
He might.
He told her, don't be afraid to hit that stick or the wood. The wood should be afraid to hit your head. You know what I'm saying?
I remember after like 5 days of her punching the wood, she could barely pick up the chopsticks. Her hand was shaking like this.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, pick up those sticks." He said, "Pick up those chopsticks."
He like a dog. And she, guess what? And she got about that dirt, didn't she? You know what I'm saying? That's training for you. You know what I'm saying? But then I ain't gonna lie though, Kreese was a Green Beret too, so who knows?
That's what I'm saying. He was killing people.
He literally was killing people.
Yes.
So was Pai Mei. Pai Mei ran through the whole Shaolin Temple.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta look at
Dolo.
you gotta look at who they trained. So he trained Beatrix, and who did Kreese train?
Johnny.
Some kids that got beat in a tournament. So yeah.
by Miyagi Dojo. By Miyagi Karate.
Yeah, Pai Mei wins that one easily.
By one kid, because he was the only kid in the dojo. Danny.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, man, Kreese, your karate sucks, man. Daniel can learn this in 3 weeks. They run through your whole classroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, your karate trash, man. All right, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pai Mei wins that hands down. Okay, so look, but we do want to talk about this, though. Like, if I had to pick a #1 fighter, anime guy, and let's say I can have my 2 guys. I got my 2 guys. You guys got 2 guys in mind?
Vegeta.
Anime?
Yeah, anime character.
One of them's Vegeta off of Bucks.
One of mine is Perfect Cell off the buck.
Anime? I think, I'm going to go with one of my favorites, which is Appleseed. I'm going to pick Dunin from Appleseed.
Appleseed?
Yeah.
That don't even sound badass.
Oh, I'll show you.
Okay, I want to see some clips.
Yeah.
Appleseed. Sounds like something sweet.
Appleseed.
Candy. Talking about some candies. All right, who's your second guy?
I don't know. Who am I taking? What other animes do I like?
He's disqualified. Time
I don't know. I don't know.
Eric, who's your second guy?
All right, I'm going with Vegeta, of course, because he's my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Which version of Vegeta? I personally like the Majin Vegeta.
Who's your second guy? You already said Vegeta.
I'm getting to that, brother. I'm getting to that. My second character is going to be Tengen from Demon Slayer.
What's all these names?
You haven't seen Demon Slayer?
No, it sounds like something I probably wouldn't watch.
Oh my goodness.
Demon Slayer? Like,
yes.
So now there's demons?
They slay demons, yes. They all have powers technically, but they're all like breathing techniques. And they all some use the elements. He uses sound. So
hitting you with a sound wave?
No, but that's just how he summons his power.
Or he's spitting bars. He's like, yeah, son.
But he has these 2 swords that are like stuck together. He was a former shinobi. In the anime, he gets his arm cut off and he's still fighting.
Oh, so he already got banged out.
He won. He won the fight.
With 1 arm?
Yes. He had the joint in his mouth.
He sounds like damaged goods.
Shoot.
You know who my second guy is?
Who's that?
Ken from Fist of the North Star. You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking.
He one punching everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I might take Tetsuo. I'm taking Tetsuo.
Who's this? Who's Tetsuo?
Tetsuo from Akira.
Man, did they even fight in Akira?
Man,
I remember a motorcycle chase and something blew up, and that's it. I mean, it looked visually cool at the time, but man, that joint collects dust on my shelf.
Oh,
like, I need a fighter. Who's a fighter?
A fighter?
Yeah. Because these guys have got to do battle. I think Cell runs through all your guys anyway, but if not
Vegeta, no.
Ken is going. He got the one hitter quitter from hell. Like he hit you one time, your head explode.
I guess I'll take One Punch Man.
One Punch Man?
I guess I don't know.
Man, you know,
he using the new character.
One Punch Man is kind of funny though, because he looks so average. Until he get busy with you, then he looks like a whole other guy, which I like about that cartoon. Like, he just looks completely different. Like, you know what I'm saying, when he starts actually fighting.
Yeah.
But he don't really got no power. He just did a bunch of push-ups one day, which is crazy. Like, he did like 1,000.
Can he beat everybody in one punch?
I don't know. They were supposed to have him fight Cell, but he had to go to the grocery store or something.
It's a grocery store.
That was the fight. He was supposed to fight Cell.
Man, let's not forget, Cell lost to a child.
Well, we talking about Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at the time, unheard of Gohan. This is back when Dragon Ball was still like real. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like ridiculous, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, but at that time,
yeah, Gohan was the baddest. He was my favorite.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the it guy, and that was supposed to be his unlocking. You know what I'm saying? He brought a tear to my eye when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? He hit Cells to the body. You know what I'm saying? He spit out 16. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard did you hit that, man? He spit out a whole android. Like, good God. You know what I'm saying? Like, one blow?
I'm telling you, when Gohan saw his head, his eyes opened up. He went Super Saiyan 2. It was game over.
Oh, when he seen the android get crushed?
Yeah, he saw him get crushed.
The android was trying to kill his father.
Yeah, but
I would have been glad. Like, there you go, Cell, crush him.
He was reformed.
Reform. Ain't no reform. That joint is programmed to kill Goku.
Yeah, but not him.
But you know what though? Cell had the best one-liners. He spit out some baby cells, right?
Vegeta has the best speeches.
But he be getting beat up right after his speeches. Like, so they don't work.
Mind you, everyone, his character didn't pass the next season and has yet to be brought back. That's just what I'm
saying.
And
then I think about it, when Perfect Cell fought Evolved Vegeta, didn't he break his back? And then left him to live. Like, man, you don't even matter.
That wasn't Majin Vegeta.
So he had to get steroids to win, huh?
No, it wasn't steroids.
Cheaters never win.
Well, he had to suck up 3 androids to get his power.
I mean, that's teamwork.
I'm dead. There's no convincing.
Man, hey, this was an awesome episode. In the meantime, stay tuned. Watch us again. We'll be back coming at you with another exciting episode before you know it. And like that,